So recently America updated their food pyramid to Satan's Choice, and it was interesting, and I made a video about it, just talking about the contradictions in the episode, like eat nothing but dairy and meat and red meat's back, and then guidelines, stick with the 10% of our previous grain-based pyramid. Don't worry about, you'll figure that out. A lot of corruption went into that, so I just want to further explore it in today's video, talk about lies and corruption, and why I didn't want to tell them the truth.
Mask agenda, media pretender, they push this prejudice, return to sender.
So I made that video about the food pyramid, and just watching the presentation, it was very obvious that something was off with it. They're telling us to eat unlimited meats and dairy, focus on healthy fats. We're ending the war on saturated fat, dairy out the yin-yang, meat, butter, cheese, yum. And then the guidelines themselves don't reflect that, and it's almost like it was two different people. And so I watched Dr. Brooke Goldner's video, and she says, like, she dove into the science, and there was two committees, one involved in the presentation. Hey, Americans, look over here. It was like a magic trick. And then the other is like, these are the actual guidelines. They have nothing to do with them. Like, don't listen to those people. How does this happen in our world? Why are we so fake, where it's just like a TV presentation has nothing to do with the real info? Somehow in 2026, we are allowing a government species to dictate to us guidelines, and they're clearly being paid for from all angles. Like, it's just so corrupt. There's like 7 different board members on that committee who decides what we eat, and each of them is paid more and more by a different industry. Like, big beef is paying one guy, big dairy on the other, and it's like, okay, you paid me millions, that's enough. I will now tell the people what they should eat. Why are we appointing these people? I don't get it. I don't know about you, but I like the theory that Trump is the president of the world. He went everywhere. He took all the Illuminati leaders of those countries and said, no, you're done. You've been trafficking people. Like, we're done with this world. This is the new world, God's world. And so Trump is that guy. And so, like, he's great. We're loving him. But, like, on the surface, doesn't appear like he's the king of the world. He does a lot of weird things, and this committee is one of them. And I'm just trying to think, if you're on the side that thinks Trump is king of the world, and he's a God man, and he's about to just change our world forever, much like the Antichrist would promise, but another story for another day. If we're going with that, we have to think every move he makes is in that direction. Except this one feels like it took a right turn. Like, what's the calm in this one? You know, all the cucumber people, everything Trump says, it's like, oh, okay, there's a code in there. And it's like, yes, notice how he said that at 3:31 p.m.? Yeah, 3317, God, something like that, like gematria stuff, and they're decoding every message. What is the code in eat lots of factory farmed meat until you get a stroke, and then we're gonna heal you in your new med bed? Med beds are here. You need them because your arteries are clogged. Watch how fast we can unclog them. Sorry about all the rat meat you had to eat. I think most people on Earth, except everyone in my comment section for some reason, I don't know where y'all coming from, but most people would say, like, plants are healthy, fruits and vegetables are good. Like, if we could eat more plant-based, the world would be healthier. I know we shouldn't be eating so much meat. It's like sinful. It's not great. It's like, yeah, obviously you have to kill an animal. The consequences coming from that are likely lots. So we're all in agreement, except my comment section. All the science seems to agree with that. Most people who are all into science and they have all these debates, it ends up being the plant-based people seem to have the stronger arguments. They've read the science and it's like, yeah, too much meat, not so healthy. Longest lived people are mostly plant-based. Some of them not even vegan. They're just like eating some meat, but it's small amounts here and there. So that seems to be the right path. Yet America went the opposite way. and it's paid for, and I'm mad. Is the calm that the message is so bad and anti-truth that we're supposed to wake up now and fight against it? And like all these little videos like mine, it's like, look, what a stupid pyramid. Like that's the opposite of healthy. And then everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, they lied to us. Oh no, let's stop the government now. Like none of us are gonna wake up from this. It's only some people will eat more meat now. That's the only thing that's ever gonna happen from this. People are stop buying margarine and they'll get butter. Great. I just want the truth to come out. I know we're all very different, and so there is no one truth that everyone should eat potatoes for dinner across the board. Like some have nightshade sensitivities, some just, they don't like potatoes. Like I was talking with my friend, he has a family, and like they all like different foods and different tastes. You can't just make dinner for the family anymore. It used to be like that probably. It's like, shut up, Timmy, you're eating your vegetables. Eat the broccoli and the steak, you stupid kid. It's like now we all have tastes, and you should listen to your kid if he has a desire. Like if I had a kid and it'd be like, what do you want? Like, you know more than I know. You're listening to me for advice. Like, what do you want? The strawberries or the milk? Pick one, man. You know, it's in here. So it's like we have this, like me and my fiance, we never eat the same thing. There's no dinner here. Like, okay, let's make dinner. It's like she wants something. Sometimes she doesn't. We just went out for dinner with friends and we're all like sitting to order and she's like, I'll have the beet juice. I can't think of anything. I don't know. I'm not hungry. And so she didn't get anything. And it was like, she lives in the moment. There's no like one thing fits all. So like for a society, we can't really have the perfect blueprint, but we can have rules, can't we? And it's just like, we should know stuff by now. Like high carb does not cause diabetes. It's the way to heal insulin resistance. We know that. It should work for everyone once you heal your organs. That's a truth. Some might want a bit more beans and slower digesting carbs than like spiky fruit juice. Okay, there's the difference. But the general rule is whole food carbs are good for diabetes. We can agree on that. But it feels like we're not coming to these agreements because there's too many corporations and funding going on and bribes to where like people are put in these powerful situations where they have all this pull from the industries, and it's like, okay, this is the truth. And we're listening to these people somehow. Like, stop the bribing and just put actual people who care and make no money involved in it. It's like, you're doing this for free. Who wants to do this out of the goodness of their heart? And then we get a group like that together, high carb vegans, of course. And then we see the real truth, don't we? So I'm just looking for the truth. If carnivore diet was the truth for human beings, I would be pushing that. But I have noticed that a lot of the carnivore people are dying from strokes. They're at least having strokes. Some of them are surviving. But like, it seems like an odd number, like a large number of these carnivore influencers from the past. Like, it's a very new diet. It's like 5 years old, pretty much the mainstream Sean Baker version. And we're already getting like young people having strokes. And it's like, okay, that's like a really bad percentage of people almost dying. I know we've lost a couple raw vegans, but don't worry about that. They're fine. They're with God now. The carnivore people, they tried to get up there, but they were sent back to Earth. They're not going up. Down or here for now. So somewhere is the truth, and hopefully we all start working towards it sometime together without funded industry beliefs corrupting our world. So what do you think of that? Do you agree? I would just thumb up the video. Obviously, that's a good thing to agree with. You could thumb down the video if you were paid by the rat industry. I know they're scary. It's a big industry. A lot of money in there, a lot of demand for rat meat. And they have a lot of money, and it's It's easy to join that type of society and group and just fight it. Fight it. Don't join the rat people already. Just eat a mango, you stupid ass. That's fine. Thank you for the Bitcoin donations. You can subscribe for me.